Rachel with Stella, and today she and I are going to be practicing her down from a stand like you requested. I'm really glad that you are dressing this now while she's still a puppy, and it's really easy for her to pick things up. A lot of times dogs don't always know the down command and what it means. They're used to sit, then down, and so when you just tell them to down, they don't understand it without the sit coming first. So we are going to work on down from standing up or any position that Stella might be in. And this will be really handy for you. You can use it a lot for correction. Once she gets better at it, if she's getting distracted or like running off, if you just say Stella down and she lays down right there, you can, get her under control, get the leash back on her if she had slipped out of it or anything like that. So it is really helpful and helps out for her training that she really gets to know that we're down. Off. Good girl. All right, Stella. So first we're going to do just a little warm up. I'm going to have her sit and then do a down from a sit just to see where she is with it, make sure that she is paying attention to me since she's super excited to be brought in here. So come here, Stella. Sit. Down. Sit. Down. Good down, Stella. Good down. Good girl. All right, now she got up a little bit there, but that was okay because she kind of popped back up after I had already praised her and was petting her for her good down. But watch to make sure that she does go all the way down. Don't let her cheat or cut corners by not quite getting her elbows all the way down. So that's just a little reminder there. All right. Down. Stella, down. Down. Good down, Stella. Good girl. All right, so she still needs the treat as bait in order to actually want to go down, and that's fine. A lot of times that's more helpful because a treat motivated dog is usually the easiest to train. So that's good. Stella, come here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down on her level and try to use the treat to bait her down from a stand. Now, if I have to, I'll kind of pull on the leash, push on her withers, just her shoulder blades right there, and try to encourage her down. Now, if she goes into a sit first and then a down, that's okay. But what we want to focus on here is not telling her to sit first. We want her to go all the way down, and I don't want her to really stop in a sit and then go down. I want it to be part of the motion. So let's see how she does. All right, Stella, down. Good down, Stella, good down. All right, hopefully you can see that in the video. Her hips were still kind of up a bit, and she was more kind of crouched down instead of like actually fully laying down. So I baited the treat out. I took it out and I waited for a little bit before I gave it to her to be sure that she was really in that solid down position and not just crouching, because again, we don't want to let her cut corners. All right. Here. Down. Good down, Stella. Good down. Very good. All right, so she is very responsive with me baiting out with the treat. And what I'm doing is it just takes just a little bit of pressure right here on her withers to get her to lay down. So stand. Down. Good. Down. Good down, Stella. Good down. Good girl. She's very responsive to it. All right. Now a little tip. When you're baiting her, to make sure that she stays all the way down and like getting her solidly in that position in a good down before you give her the treat is when you bait her. Here, I'll show you. Now stand. Down. Pull the treat out. Good down, Stella. So once you get get her kind of down, to get her to stay stuck in that position for a couple seconds before you treat her, pull the treat out and away from her instead of pulling the treat straight up. If you pull the treat straight up, sometimes they get a little too focused on following that, which of course we want them to follow it when we're having them down. We're kind of drawing the line of where we want them to go. But if we pull it straight up, sometimes they follow it up and they stand up, which we don't want. So by pulling it out, it kind of takes away some of the temptation of having the treat literally right in front of her nose, and it gets her into that nice down position. Stella, down. 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 Stella. Down. Stella. Down. Good down, Stella. Good down. Good girl. All right, as you can see there, she had a little bit of trouble actually staying down. So I think you need to wait a little bit longer of her in the down position, a little bit longer than I had originally been waiting. Down. Down. Good down, Stella. Good down. Good girl. Now, once you give her the treat and start petting her and praising her, she stands up. Remember, that's perfectly fine. But you don't want her to anticipate it. So when you're reaching towards her to either pet her or give her the treat, if you haven't said good down, as her release word, then don't let her get up. Don't let her cheat like that. But after you give her the treat and pet her for it, she's done. So if she gets up, that's fine there. So I hope this helps. Stella did really well, and she's very responsive. So I think you will have an easy time. Just take a little bit of practice. So remember, have her from a stand. She responds really well to just some light pressure on her withers, and draw the treat out. Since she does really go for it, sometimes I kind of turn my hand away like this so she can smell the treat, but it's not right here to where she feels like she can get it. And then once she's down, I pull my hand down and up instead of straight up so that she doesn't follow the treat up and come out of her down that way. All right, this was Rachel and Stella, and we're working on down from stand.